I'm living in Japan right now. I'm living in Japan right now, right this minute, right this second. I am in Japan. You know, I guess it might have been a little bit obvious since I wasn't able to stream for a while. It was kind of funny. Like, after the 3D debut happened, I got the idea that everything was falling into place and that I could move to Japan as early as August, second week August. And so now I'm here. I've been in Japan for a couple days now. It's been one of my dreams since a child to actually live in Japan, so I'm glad that I can finally do that. We have a lot of talking to do about that. I'm here and I can go to a 7-Eleven anytime I want. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's convenient. But I think the most convenient thing is that I'll be able to go to the 3D studio, the Anycolor 3D studio, pretty often, way more often than before. Before, what would happen is that there was like a big project, I would be flown out, and because, you know, flying is also quite a big process, it would be kind of tough, right? But now that I'm in Japan, I have way more opportunities to do a lot more stuff. So now that I'm finally here, I'm Doppio and I'm streaming from Japan right now. Since I moved in just a couple of days ago, I haven't been able to meet up with anybody except for one person. I was able to meet up with one person from NijisanjiEN. So I was able to meet up with one buddy, and it's a really funny story. He will help tell the full story because he told me like part of the story, but it was really funny. Are you still guessing? Are you still guessing who it is? I'll give you one hint. He has an E in his name. All right. Oh, wow, you figured it out, wow. Yeah, it was Seible. Now, this is really funny. Yeah, I was able to meet Seible in real life. And Seible is really the same as he is online. So, one of the reasons why I met Seible is because I asked him to do something really funny for me. Some of you might know this. I have had the worst luck, absolute worst luck, finding a Nintendo Switch 2. Every time there's a lottery, I've lost. I literally have an email from Nintendo saying, sorry, Doppio Dropscythe, you have lost the lottery for a Nintendo Switch 2. And so, I asked Seible to buy me a Nintendo Switch 2. I could only meet him for like a little bit because like I had like an appointment to do other things. But when we met, we met in the store, right? In the store, we found like a secluded area when nobody was around, and he took out the Switch 2 from his bag and transferred it to my bag. So it was kind of like a drop off. I've been rewatching Breaking Bad recently. So I couldn't stop laughing because it sounded like, you know, something that would happen in Breaking Bad. And then afterwards, I gave him the money in cash. Yeah, it was the sketchiest handout. Yeah, we were in the corner. all like not suspicious at all, right? It was not suspicious at all. But he pulled out the Switch 2, gave it to me, and I gave him cash. It would have been a little less suspicious if I had given him, like, you know, money through PayPal or whatever. It was like, Piotan, are you sure that this is a little bit more than what I paid for? I was like, no, think about it as your quest reward, Seible. Think about it as your quest reward. Part of me was also like, you know, number one, I'm very appreciative that it was able to get me this. So you can have the change as a quest reward. But two, I was also thinking, man, I hope that this doesn't go for much longer. This is a little bit sus. Anyway, so now I do have a Switch 2. And I also have Mario Kart, but I do have a Switch 2 and all, and it's all thanks to Seible. Seible was telling me though that there was more story to this. Especially on his end, about how he got the Switch 2 in the first place, because he said that wherever he bought it, it was the last one in stock, and he had to do some kind of like magic or something in order to get it. So I'm thinking that we can set up like some sort of off collab where we tell stories. I think it might be fun. But yeah, thank you very much, Seible. I have no idea what he did, but he said that it was a really funny story, so hopefully he can tell it to me.